Right, so yesterday the New Game Plus update drops for Marvel Spider-Man 2, right? And with it comes the dev menus, which they somehow accidentally left in the full game. But, you know, I didn't notice it yesterday when I was playing New Game Plus for a little bit. But I noticed it this morning and was able to get some footage with it just before they patched it out. It has been patched out now if you have downloaded the most recent update. But if you're one update behind, you can still use this feature. On the main menu, you hit left stick, right stick at the same time. Pretty easy to figure that one out. And then in the actual game, touchpad and options at the same time. Pretty easy to figure that one out as well. In the actual game, if you press touchpad and options, you get the debug menu. You get like God mode and everything. And then you get like this weird menu on the main menu screen if you press left stick, right stick. In the background here, I loaded into that. I need to pick up my mic. I loaded into the background footage, like tester thing that they invited some people to play. You remember when they were doing like the they invited some people to come and play the game early. This is the version they got to play. I couldn't be asked to play the full demo because it's like a 3-hour demo or something from what I remember. But yeah, just showing it off quickly that it's here. I'll show you the debug menu next, but let's just let this finish playing. I was showing that there's like none of the suits were unlocked, even though it's this late into the game. Alright, but here we are in the debug menu gameplay. Touchpad options at the same time pulls up this menu right here. The text is very small on the screen. But yeah, I was just mucking about with this for a bit, and then I eventually managed to change the time of day, which was, it caused some issues in the next mission. I did a lot more, like I was trying to increase the damage of my character while fighting the sand dudes, but I couldn't quite figure it out. I couldn't quite figure out if that was going to work. Like I was messing around with a lot of things. I'm surprised it didn't just completely break. But eventually I got bored of that and I quit to the main menu when I discovered something else. The menu has also changed to overcast weather, which was unexpected. I tried to do this a lot more times. I don't know if I got it, like, I don't know if I actually recorded it, but look, I'm showing that you can flick through the time of day and it actually changes it on the main menu. I thought that was kind of cool, kind of weird. Look, here it is on a different one of the menus when I reloaded the game. I mean, look at that. But yeah, next I'm going to show you a secret level called the Beautiful Corner, which was very interesting. But here we just got a little bit more menu footage here. I just want to show this angle, this next angle. There you go. Right now you can see the secret level. Here's the dev menu on the main menu. Beautiful Corner is what we will be going into. It's like this weird unrendered version of this specific part in the story. I'm sure you can probably recognize what part of the story. I don't think there's this much symbiote around the city in the story. I really can't remember though. But we did have this phone call here, which I don't remember from the actual game. So I don't know if it was like deleted or I just wasn't listening, but you know, that's there.
We're not gonna let anything happen to your son.
Do I have your word?
I know what it's like to lose someone too.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Look at all those tech parts. Look at them! You can also switch to Peter, which I found no reason to do. But, you know, it's also there. This is also when I got bored and went on to the next thing. I was very intrigued by this, like, whole Beetle section. This is apparently upcoming DLC. I was desperate to get into this whole thing, okay? I spent so much time trying to load into each one of these, and it just wasn't going to work. But you know, you got all of the Beetle stuff there if you really want to read it. That's what's going to happen in the DLC, basically. It just loads you into a new game. It's not a new save or anything. It's just a new game, and with no reason. I tried to play the new game for a bit, see if maybe like it would give me like a mission option to go into the DLC for the Beetle, but nothing ever came up. So it was very disappointing to see all of this like Beetle stuff here and not be able to play any of it. So I'm not going to show every single clip of me trying to load into each and every Beetle quest line, mission, whatever. and it just failing and just loading me into a new game, there would be no point in that. Eventually I accepted the fact that I was not going to be playing any unreleased DLC today, so I then tried to like pick a different mission to load into, and I picked the Vena MJ one. It's the Scream boss fight. I just wanted to see what it was.
Call you back, bye.
And guess what loads up?
Can't hurt to check.
Yeah, we can play this, but we can't play the goddamn DLC. Whatever. It's in there. It's in the menus. That means that it's probably coming out like in a couple months, right? Please. 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 Please.
Hey, Chief.
Thanks for coming.
I then played the entirety of this flame mission for like no reason. I was hoping that it would be like a little bit different or something, but nah, it's just the same thing. I then like watched this cutscene for a bit and then go out to the menu, and I'm just gonna play the rest of the footage in like extra speed with no commentary, because PlayStation has kind of cucked this video by not allowing commentary recordings, extreme amounts of recordings. I don't know, and I can't be asked to export this to somewhere else, so I'm just gonna speed up the video.
Ganke, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Parker. You've been dealing with those fire cult guys, right? The follow...
Security around Tombstone.
Calling reinforcements.
Reinforcements. Better play this quietly. Relax.
There! Take him out!
Please, remember everything we've been through. Did you forget about Flash kicking up?
It's
Am I not
Norman
supposed to have what I
Mr.
want?
Osborn? Did you mean to
I
request my
need-
partner?
Osborn. I already spoke to him.
I see him! Sledge fighter!
What's up, New York?